Hey everybody, it's Jeffrey here with another sightings video. This happened about a week ago, and I was at the upper left of the yellow line here looking in that direction. It's just right between, this is actually Davis here. That day I got up and noticed that we had pretty clear skies, so I decided to do some plane spotting because I like to use planes as practice to get used to my new cameras and stuff, you know, how they work and all that. And I was spotting away, and I come out a few minutes later and I got the sign. That means we're going to be buried today. It got worse and worse, so I figured, okay, what's going on now? Because I'm always wondering if they're hiding something. And it's the all-in-one solution. They have many other purposes, but this is one is probably just making it so you can't see, because I know when the sun goes down you can't even see stars. So I'm taking pictures of the big Kembo or whatever it is, and this area right here, so I'm looking to see what could be, you know, here, and I'm concentrating near the sun. Usually I don't look that close, but right here in the very center of this picture, right in there, is where I'm looking. So I take all these pictures about 5 minutes apart, and I see this way up here in the upper left, this dark spot. And I've seen this 2 times before, and it's been to the north and the northwest. And I couldn't really see this other, like a trail behind it. So we'll zoom in on that just a little. At first, this is what I was looking at. I thought that was a saucer sitting in, you know, in the clouds, but it turned out to be, I don't even know what it is. It's like a dark spot in the cloud, but because of shade or whatever. This is not shade or anything, and I don't think it's a shadow projected there by an object that's near Earth, although it could be. But this one was peculiar because it has this tail thing behind it. It almost looks like mist or some type of vapor trail or something. And I also noticed this object here, which I have a couple of zoom ins of here. I think I can bring it up a little, but I see these. Seems to be another one that my guess is it came from the dark object. And then at the top we have another one. Learn to use these arrow buttons. And uh-oh. Okay, the object is actually not in this photo. We have to go to the next one. That's just pretty much, that's kind of the original shot right there, and you can see the it's part of the original, not the original picture, but a section of the original picture, and that's what I mean by editing, because the picture itself was way too big. So there's the spot and the little speck below it there. The other object is doesn't really seem to be in this shot, but then here it is here. Okay, well, it is there. Bring it up here. Let's see, 2, I guess. I'll bring it back. There it is, finally. It's probably in a different picture is what happened. So it's another one of those oblong football shaped looking things, or pod like things. And that is on the upper, just over here, coming out of this. So my guess is it had something to do with this thing over here. That's all I can think of. Whoops, hit the wrong button there. Anyway, this was only here for about 5 minutes. Like I said, it's kind of, I just noticed something going on there. I looked, and all of a sudden the more I look, the more I see this spot. So I'm taking pictures. And you can see here it is. Here's this one down here. And then way over on the right, on the far right there, right where my cursor is, here's that one. So it's getting kind of crowded up there. And here's a darkened version of that. This is hard to see, this one up here. See it up at the very top there. This is basically just a little dark round spot. Here's a zoom in again on the smaller one below. And this here, that looks to me like it has something going on here. The sun is like is just below it and to the right a little. It's the one on the upper right. Zooming doesn't get you much. It's a lighter version. Here's my favorite. These little egg-shaped ones. I've seen this at least 5 or 6 times already. These shapes. In fact, one of my previous videos, I even showed a much better picture of it. It has more of a brownish color, brownish kind of a bronze color to it. So stay tuned, because I've got another UFO video, very short, just on one of these small egg-shaped ones. And then I'm doing an oil painting on the V craft that flew over me. Now these things were about 600 feet long, probably. Huge, 2 of them. And I'm going to be doing an oil painting of one, because I've done oil paintings for 45 years and I should be able to get this pretty good. Tried drawings, and drawings just don't do it. I need something that looks absolutely the way I saw it, and I think this is the only way I can do it. And then I'm going to do a video showing that and explain the whole thing again. So anyway, have a great day and keep your eyes open. Thanks.